gang, Mark the Boss Dooley here. Say, when you got a couple of days off, the wife is getting grumpy, and you just gotta get out of the house before you start stockpiling folks in the crawl space, what are you gonna do? You go to the zoo! So, with a little coaxing, Tim got the church bus. We loaded up Mom, Deena, and myself, and we went for a visit to the Indianapolis Zoo. I especially wanted to see the new orangutan house, and I was destined not to be disappointed. Right turn, Clyde. Go! Okay, we're at the zoo with my wife, my mommy, and my brother who's parking the bus. So, are you all ready for the poop slinging baboons? Yeah. Well, that's
what I'll say. Sorry, folks, I'm coming out of this. I don't want to be a part of that.
Cool. All right, so we broke into the zoo. We're fine. The guards just got. I slipped the guard to 50, and we got inside. So, are we all ready to go look at funny animals?
Animals pooping.
Animals pooping. I like it. Well, I brought my big picture of Donald Trump to give the baboons a little target practice, so.
Twins on April 2nd of this year.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it.
to showcase these beautiful birds for you out here today. But not only that, just by being here, you guys are helping some amazing conservation organizations that are working with a lot of the species that you will be meeting very, very shortly. Now, birds are incredibly diverse animals. They are found all over the world on every single continent, and they come in all different shapes and all different sizes. Very nice. I see we are joined by our first bird here. This is Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue is a trumpeter hornbill, and they are found in the forests in Africa. Now, they're incredibly agile flyers out there in those forests who are going to be weaving in and out of trees, looking for some of their favorite food out there, which happens to be flying insects. But I am fresh out of flying insects today. I do have this grape, though, and I want you guys to imagine that this is a big, fat, juicy dragonfly flying through this forest. Now, Peggy, see, what do you do when you spot that dragonfly? Yeah, pretty impressive. Thank you, guys, thank you. But you know what? I think that looked like a lot of fun. Do I have a young volunteer that wants to give that a shot? I got so many hands out here today. How about you right here in the black shirt? I'm going to throw a grape straight up in the air, and you're going to fly up and catch it. I'm just teasing you. Come on up here, sweetie. You can use the step stool right here. What's your name? Blakely, nice to meet you. All right, so I am going to hand you a grape. I'm going to have you stand right here. Go ahead and face your audience. All right, hang on to that grape. Peggy Sue is going to make her way on down here, and you're just going to do a nice, easy underhand toss straight at the sky on the count of 3. Sound good? Pretty easy, right? All right, Peggy Sue looks like she is ready. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, that was incredible. High five. Wow, you made her work for that grape. That was awesome. You can find your way back to your seat. How about a round of applause for our volunteer? Yeah. That really showed off just how agile she is out there. And Peggy Sue did a really great job catching that grape. She's going to make one last flight all the way home. And watch her as she goes. She has some pretty rapid wing beats as she's flying, and then she tucked them into her body. And that actually helps her to conserve energy while she's flying. And there is a bird around here that has a similar flight pattern to the trumpeter hornbill, and that would be the woodpecker, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with the woodpecker. You probably see him right here in your backyard. But definitely next time you see one, check out how they're flying, and it'll look pretty similar to that trumpeter hornbill right there. Now we're going to take a trip around the world away from Africa, and we're actually going to be going to Central and South America, specifically the rainforest there. Because of course we have our magnificent macaws. Now they are built incredibly different than that trumpeter hornbill right there. They are powerhouse flyers, and they're built for flying very, very long distances. Now we are lucky enough here at the Indianapolis Zoo to have 3 separate flocks of macaws, and we've given them names. We have our racers flock, we have our pacers flock, and we have our pit crew flock. Now if you guys have made your way down into the forest area, you have actually already met our pit crew flock. And that is the flock that will be making their way out here very, very shortly. Definitely keep your eyes toward the sky. We never know what direction they're going to come from when they come out here. Definitely keep your ears open because they are going to be making a lot of noise as they come in. They'll be talking to each other.
Here's your pit crew.
Very nice.
Here's your pit crew.
They're beautiful macaws. They're expertly maneuvering out here in this wind. Very nice. Yeah, they are looking beautiful as they are coming in. Oh, wow. Right over the tops of your head.
Great,
and they're pretty excited to be out here too. You hear that squeak that they're making? Now, as they're making their way to the perch, they are getting all kinds of treats for being out here today. And that is because we use positive reinforcement with all of our birds. So what that means is that we ask them to do behavior and they get a treat or a reinforcer for doing that behavior, for making their way out here to the perch. They're getting peanuts and they're getting pellet, all kinds of stuff. Now that actually help us to provide the highest level of welfare for our birds by using positive reinforcement, which is great because these birds are ambassadors for their wild counterparts. Macaws out in the wild aren't actually doing very well. Yeah, a little bit of a squabble going on. Oh, and I want to point out this bird right here. Look at him hanging upside down, showing off just how strong his feet are. That is a military macaw. I believe that is Toy. He's showing you a pretty natural behavior. Out in the wild, they might hang upside down like that in order to reach fruit that would otherwise be inaccessible to them. So pretty cool to see just how strong their feet are. Now, like I was saying, macaws aren't doing very well out in the wild. We have Orchard, our greenwing, being our cleanup crew down here. He's picking up all the trees that these birds have dropped. Now, 1/3 of all macaw species are either threatened or endangered. He's pretty funny, right? Hanging out on Monica's feet there. Now, they are threatened or endangered organizations, and two of those are the ARA Project and the World Parrot Trust. So I want to talk about the ARA Project first. They're actually helping this species right here. This is the scarlet macaw. We have 4 of these birds up here. Now the scarlet macaw isn't doing very well in certain areas of their range, so what the ARA Project is doing is they're actually reintroducing that scarlet macaw out into the wild and helping to bring their numbers up, so hopefully they'll be around in those areas for a really long time to come. The ARA Project is also helping this bird right here. This is Selva. She is a great green macaw, and they are an endangered species as well. Now, we also have our blue-throated macaw up here. This is Tesla right here. Now, blue-throated macaws are actually the rarest species of macaw out there. There's less than 200 individuals on the last count, which is pretty crazy to think about, but the World Parrot Trust is helping that species. They're helping to protect their nest sites. They're helping to reintroduce them back out into the wild in Bolivia, helping to bring those numbers up. And again, we want to thank you guys for being here, helping all of those awesome organizations. Alright, so you guys got to see them fly in, but I have to say they're about to leave, so you're going to get a pretty good video of these birds as they head on out of here. If you want, definitely get your cameras up, put them on video mode, put them on slow-mo mode, because these birds are about to do what they do best, and that is to fly. Now we're stepping away, letting these birds know that it is time for them to head on home. And usually all it takes is one bird to leave the perch, or go down to the stage, in Orchard's case. Oh, and now we have Orchard's best friend, Selva.
Hi, guys.
There we go. We got about half of the flock leaving, screaming as they go. We still have a lot of birds up here. We have Selva, our great green macaw, and Orchard, our green-winged macaw, being our cleanup crew down here on the stage. And now we have Goose, our scarlet macaw, joining them. But I want to thank you guys again for being here and helping wild things at wild places. We're going to close off these stanchions right here. Feel free to come up to the edge of the stage, get a good look at these birds. They'll only be here for a short amount of time. They do know where home is, and they'll leave at any moment. And ask any questions you might have. We'll be hanging out here for a little bit. But thank you guys again, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day here at the Indianapolis Zoo. Bye, everyone.
I guess those right there are the pacers.
Well, that was our trip to the zoo, and I hope you all enjoyed it. We came away with some good memories, good time with Mom, and kind of glad that the wildest thing in my house is this. You're crazy. We love her. Bye.